quite absurd that we lost a Ugandan student, Kabbalah University. For those that don't know, let me give you context of what went down 2 weeks ago. We had a student at Kabbalah University couldn't sit for a paper because of he couldn't clear his tuition fees, and the institution had to not allow him to sit for the paper, and instantly he made up his mind to take his own life, which was a big tragic incident. It was quite outrageous for me. I can't justify that because we have, as society nowadays, as youth in society nowadays, we have normalized that pain is not a part of life. Pain is a part of life, and for you to actually, have the courage to take your own life is massive, massive, big move. I don't know much thoughts and prayers to the family, because when you take your own life, the people you leave behind are the people that actually get to suffer the most, because you get to traumatize them over your actions. And but I don't want to revolve around the death. I want to revolve around the habits, actions that could actually lead someone into such a dark place. Because R.I.P. Victor Mugarura is the student that killed himself. He actually wrote a suicide note before he had to take his own life. That life is a scam, and I'm here to tell you, life is not a scam. Life is a test, and life is more of like a reflection of who you are, your internal state of mind. So basically, what happens in life, what is like physically, outwardly happening in your life, has already happened inwardly. So if you're getting a lot of like rejection, it's because you're rejecting yourself inside. If you're going through a tough time mentally, because it's because mentally, in your head, in your mind, the thoughts that are dominant in your mind are so negative. Negative thoughts of suicide. Why would you want to take your own life? For starters, gambling is one of the hugest. It is a huge negative impact in the youth today. And you're gambling. Say like gambling, like betting. Now you're gambling your own life. You're trying to escape the pain by taking your own life because you couldn't sit for a paper, an exam. So you decide to take your own life. The craziest of all was you actually had time to write a suicide note. Suicide note. That is nuts, man. That is nuts. That is nuts. And you're asking forgiveness from people. You're gonna live in pain. Anyway, RIP. But the to me, I don't believe that death was majorly around him failing to sit for the exam. I do believe that there is more to it. There's a deeper foundation of that darkness, whereby youth in society today, everyone is trying to escape pain through things like vices like drugs, alcohol, things we partake in nowadays. What else? Drugs, alcohol, too much sleep. Sleep is an addiction too. Sleep is an addiction nowadays to where you just want to sleep all day, man. As a man, you can't be sleeping all day. You have to figure out something. And there are things the youth in society think they're the only ones going through the hard times. Everyone's going through hard times. Just because the people closest to you are doing good doesn't mean they're not going through hard times. Everyone's going through a hard time. Everyone's trying to figure out something. Everyone's trying to connect the dots. But majorly, what happens in society is people are so entitled. People feel like the government should just hand them a way out. Most youth are blaming the government. No one is trying out something new. Everyone is staying in their comfort zone. Everyone is, saying who they were, and they expect things to happen magically for them. I'm here to tell you that nothing is going to happen until you make something happen. Nothing is going to happen. You can just try out something new, anything new any small step you make in a positive direction is going to have like a big positive impact on your life. A big positive impact on your life. So don't just sit there watching TV all day, chilling, like we call it. You're going to smoke all day, and you think like, you at the end of the day, you're going to have like a good night's sleep. You're escaping pain. And the only solution to pain is more pain. If you're lonely, if you like, say you're lonely, say your girl left you, you have to go through like isolation. Two options. Either go through isolation, learn to be alone, or the second option is you get through like that rejection of getting another chick. You're either gonna go through the pain of isolation, learn to be alone, or you go through the better phase of actually trying to get someone else. You have to go through that rejection whereby of which people nowadays don't go through that rejection anymore. People are like, I know if I get rejected, I can't go through multiple rejections anymore because everyone is trying to escape the pain. People trying to escape the pain through like vices. And now vices. Alcohol, I could be drinking and it's not a vice. I could be drinking and it's not a vice. But someone it could be a vice to someone else. If you have nothing going on for you in life, there's no reason for you to be drinking. If the only thing you're looking forward to is sleep, it's like to maybe sleep all day, trying to chase a job, trying to build something on the side. You just you've become a chick, man. Scrolling on TikTok all day. Nothing's going to happen in your life. We're all going through it. It's pointless to take your own life. It's pointless. It is pointless to only just look forward. It is so pointless only just look forward to taking a drink in the evening. So pointless to just sit there, watch time pass you by, where you can just become a creative and start something on the side. There are multiple income streams online. There are multiple income streams in the world today, but we are so locked in on one thing. Say like one thing, like say you studied like finance and you only think you can only get money from the finance job. There are plenty multiple income streams. There are plenty ways you can generate income for yourself. And I've seen people do it and they are building things on the side for themselves. People are not just waiting anymore. The biggest cause of anxiety, depression, stress is because people are waiting for things to happen for them. You have to make something happen. I've watched people make beats, get good money, art, crafts, all those kinds of things, and they make good money. They're making a living out of it. And it's not like you gotta be making crafts for the rest of your life. You can make crafts, then out of the blue, a bigger gig comes your way, and your life changes for the better. But we have made it seem like the tough times are here to define us. Tough times are a test. The people who make it through the tough times are gonna get to the top. If you don't try to better yourself during the tough times, you're gonna become average, and you're gonna become one of those average guys. Maybe you get like a random regular job, you live a regular life, you have like a regular chick, so it's during these hard times in our 20s, critical situation where we have to define who we are, regardless of the pain, regardless of the of what's going on, because it's happening to everyone. People in their 30s, people in their 40s, everyone is struggling. Everyone is struggling. Some parents are still struggling, but they make ends meet because they're used to the pain. Because pain is like a mandatory class. It's mandatory. Everyone has to go through pain, regardless if you have a business, regardless if you don't have a business, pain is there. But then suffering is self-inflicted. Suffering is self-inflicted. Where you're only hurting yourself just because you don't have a job, you're hurting yourself because the job you have is not as fun. You can just start there, man, and build a life. Build a life from scratch. Tough times never last. Tough people. The tough people make it out. So the people out there, whoever's going through it, just keep strong. We all in it together. We all in it together. You're not alone. Just keep your head up. Keep grinding. And that is it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers and buzz.